Hi, igama lami nguSipho Dlamini. Ngihlala endaweni ekuthiwa uHeidelberg. Ngineminyaka ewu-35. Anginamali. I-bank balance yami manje ihamba ku-minus. Anginaplani lokuthi ngizoba imillionaire kanjani, kodwa nginesifiso esikhulu sokuba i-multi-billionaire. Njengoba ngikhuluma nawe anginaplani njengoba ngichazile. I-bank balance u-0 so ngifuna ukwenza le video just to test some of the things abantu abazenzayo to be successful, and I get the feeling ukuthi kuzoba i-journey. Maybe it's going to be a 5 years journey, maybe it's going to be a 10 years journey, maybe it's going to be a very long journey, or maybe it's going to be a very short journey, mhlambe a year or a couple of months. I want to start a marathon towards becoming a multi-billionaire. I am going to record every step of the way. I know ukuthi abantu babhala incwadi when they are already succeeding or seeing signs of success, and I think that's an easier route because already there's evidence ukuthi you're going to be successful. But for a person like myself who starts from scratch, doesn't really have very big attractive qualifications in my own view. I have been a very strong academic, but I haven't been that lucky when it comes to academia. I do not have a degree. I do have certain diplomas. I have skills that I've acquired. I have work experience that I've acquired, but I guess indaba yokuba rich ayiyi nge-education level yakho, ayiyi nangokuthi usebenzaphi. I do work for a bank. It's an okay job. I can afford, to have a car. I can afford to have a shelter or a home, to feed my family, those basic stuff. But currently, as it stands, I do not have, solid stuff that is there for me to become a multi-billionaire. I do have here and there business ideas. I do have equipment that I buy from time to time, trying to make business, but so far I'm on absolute zero. So I want to say, if I am able to succeed as a person, right, and if I'm able to make it big and to reach that goal, it means this thing of becoming a billionaire is a reality. I see myself as a very average person. I am not that smart. I am not that hardworking. I sleep 8 hours a day. Unlike many hardworking South Africans that sleep midnight, wake up at 5 a.m. I'm not that young. I'm 35 now. Meaning, I've seen history of most successful people. By the time they are 35, there's already evidence that they are going to succeed very, very well there. Like they are accurate, speaking for themselves at this age. If you look at guys like Elon Musk, when he was 35, he already, started launching his company PayPal. He was already making strides on many things. When you look at Mark Zuckerberg at 35, they were already billionaires. And if you look at many successful people across the globe, at 35 they had so many accolades. I look at my friends, the people that I work with, they are some are younger than me when it comes to age, but they are already successful on that regard. Some are head of departments, some are CEOs, and they are very hardworking people, very smart people that I look up to. And this game of becoming rich, especially as a black South African, you know, there's this concept that either you are a performer, you do well, njengabantu abafana noVusi Thenjekwayo. At a very young age, you show resilience. You know, you take izinto to the next level. But for people like myself that are just average and you know, C performance or D performance even, I guess life is a little bit different, right? And I guess it takes time for some of us to come to our goals. We all want to drive Ferraris, but it's something that we see far from a distance. We don't really have, you know, solid plans to get there. And there's another group of people, you know, people that buy snakes, people that use traditional things to make money. And there are those, you know, and we have our suspicions about people like ama-celebrity afana nabo-Jinimbi, who unfortunately passed on, ukuthi labo bantu bathwele. And we also have abantu abafostayo ke, who call themselves hustlers. And we also have people that are talented, that call themselves hustlers, people that are talented in music, that make sure ukuthi they go out there, they apply themselves, and over time all those elements, you know, amass to success. So my video kahle kahle, it's about the story of an ordinary South African that wants to succeed. We want to test concepts. We've been you know, learning a lot on the books about you know, resilience, about personality, about background, about, you know, waking up early in the morning, and about you know, doing different things to succeed. Yeah, well, so we just want to put all of those things to test. And we also know the kind of people that are, you know, successful because of crime. Some people, you know, benefit from crime. Wiring is very common in places like Sentin. They just take people's accounts, you know, fish for people's accounts, and process debit orders there, and process, you know, different stuff. And there are people that, you know, are in these investment schemes. Most of them do make it quite big, but some don't even make it. All right, so all those things are it's very hard to enter into if you are a new person. All right, I'm going to be sharing, you know, my way of success. um, I want it to be clean, I want it to be honest, I want it to come from hard work and this, right? uh, so I'm going to be sharing every step of the way, what did I do, or what am I doing in my life to make myself successful. All right, I can even start to outline the plans that I think would take me there, or selling or industries that I think would take me there. All right, so there are two things. All right, or let me rather say three things. Okay, the first one, I'm looking for a stream of businesses that are going to finance my medium scale business, right? Like very small businesses on the first layer, financing a little bit bigger businesses on the second layer, that will ultimately finance the two big or one big business that I want to start. All right, so the way I see it, I want to go with simple things like a tuck shop model, right? But I want to do it like in a Pakistan fashion. I want to form networks of very simple businesses, Chisanyama, Kawash, Kona, all those things. All right. Thereafter, the plan is to start accumulating a little bit of finance, and see if we can venture into insurance, as well as maybe credit control, because that's where I have formal experience. All right, but ultimately I want to move to energy, because I think in general as South Africans there's still a lot that we can benefit from sourcing energy, particularly green energy. I think there's a lot there that needs to be done. It's my passion. I want to invent something. I do have plans or concepts in mind. I don't know if they are going to work or not. But as I'm speaking with you, anginamali, anginama-connections, anginaplani, anginanix. Today, it's 2020, the year of Corona, the 11th of December, and I'm here in Heidelberg sitting with my family la. Hopefully sizosobela si-engage kule journey, tell you ukuthi namhlanje ngenzani and all those things. But as a start, le i-video yethu thina abantu aba-ordinary, thina abantu abangasiye ama-influence, abangasiye ama-celeb, abangakho kulamlight, thina abantu aba just average. Yabo, i-video yethu le thina abantu abanganazinto. So here's a way for the vast majority, the 99% as they call us. There's always the 1% that's the best in the world, tina the 99%, and there's also the 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule says 20% overall are the elite, 80% are the not so elite. I'm talking about the not so elite, the average people, the ones that drink Kingsley, the ones that drink Oros like ourselves, and the ones that still go to bed, sidla amatambo. There's nothing wrong. I want to speak to those people. I want to speak to us ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi sibona usifinyelela kanjani la abantu abaningi abafuna ukufinyelela khona. All right, be on the lookout. Nami ngizasobela ukungipressa. Sha.